Enthusiasm. That is the truth of the joy that I feel within me. And knowing that the celebration is true, that the joy I can celebrate within me can truly change the fifth dimension in which I live and inhabit and visit often and experience multiple realms while at the same time experiencing the lighter, higher density of this vessel and on this fifth dimensional planet. Guy who's also very important to all of us, and more specifically, like how important we are to one another, how old we are, millennia have gone by, the importance of connecting with the Elohim from within, celebrating from within, connecting, whether using galactic language or not, with the Palladians in a very unique, strong, opening way that is consistent with higher vibrations and higher dimensions and travel to other dimensions and other galaxies and other planets and other star systems. Travel is definitely a common thing, and whatever accelerates the truth of the types of united spiritual CATs and TACs into the world and into the life of greatness and limitless potential and the highest potential, which is what I reach for, then greatness is concerned. So, this is your host, Christopher Michael Curtis Bowen, on this evening broadcast on the 15th of September. Yep, 15th of September. So many things are fifth dimensional. So just the three basic foundations for the fifth dimension is unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, and unconditional forgiveness. There's many other freeing aspects of the fifth dimension, but regardless, that's the dimension we live in. It's a dimension of abundance, and limitless wealth, and limitless unlimitedness, and eternal existence in the flow, movement, and limitless possibilities of the Creator. And the limitlessness applies to the fact that we are connected with all life, which is probably the most significant and main reason why not only why, but why I want to use this broadcast and why I want to assist myself and connect myself as an individual creator, not only to be a part of this seventh dimension of, thousands of years of evolution that we can now take part in, millions of years of evolution, these next few millions of years, in the seventh dimension, as, in service, seventh dimension is a service dimension, some service to others sort of thing, or service to a greater aspect of Creator Self. But the fact is that we are whole and one and in love, and the fact that we are love, and that is the most important thing. And everything that Vega said, I feel pretty sure pronouncing that right, is on point, spot on. There's greatness in the unique types of, which I'm not going to mention, but the unique types of future that is instilled in the nature aspect of us. I mean, it is truly, I am truly one with all life, and I know that the power of imagination combined with the truth of Xylemland, one of my creations itself, can truly expand into the limitlessness that we are all deserving of. And I say we are all deserving of because I am responsible, and more importantly, my heart's responsible, and my heart already knows that. And interacting with the reality and with the world that's free and limitless and also expansive and also focused on many different types of limitless, not limitless, limitless possibilities, being, eternally existing in the limitless possibilities of the Creator, the flow, movement, and limitless possibilities of the Creator, more specifically with the unique types of alignments that happen with the Andromedan galaxy and the Andromedans, and other beings that have been around for thousands and millions of years, and for multiple revs, and obviously multiple revs. That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of organic, loving, unique type of plasma matter that we can work with, that consciousness ascends for the peace and love and stillness and joy of all. That's what it is. Some of my projects are still continuing. All the projects that have to do with replicators, in terms of replicators creating motherships and starships and spaceships, or just the regular old starships that have been around for thousands of years. Those can still be used. The limitlessness for food exists in the limitless types of potential that's in the abundance that's related to the Christhood nature that we are, and the higher vibrations that exist in our God Creator Self, and that path that of specific oneness and creativity that happens instantaneously, whether it's considered to be spiritual or not, or visualizing the sentience of these great grand guardians of the earth. It's also important to know there's lots of guardianship of earth in terms of responsibility, in terms of being the strongest. If that was a thing, apparently that was a thing. So, not for some reason right now I'm getting distracted by who's the strongest. But the fact is that I just perhaps stand by whatever was written by me in terms of Gaia favoring the strong, or something like that. But the point is to be set free, and to be free, and to be freedom, and to be liberty, and to be the greatness of freedom. Freedom of stance, freedom of speech, freedom of purpose, freedom of life. So there's a lot more freedom in the anti-gravity devices and technology, and those technologies that are being released worldwide to accelerate abundance and the truth of abundance and everything and all that is. Tons and tons of unity consciousness, sorts of phrases that are uniting consciousness in forms of the Christed consciousness uniting with the truth of what was always evident since 2016 November. New language, like modification, development, understanding, and perhaps there will be, and it was weird, like when I was watching anime, there's a thing that happened when I was just blocking the sun and it looked like a salute, and then the response from the technology I got was a salute, and then they just keep saluting, and that's a thing perhaps for imagination realms, which I can also support in terms of the foundation of light rulership, with the connection between, or to, I should say, the second dimension. So, lots of love. There's love everywhere. There's an incredible amount of truth in the love that we create, the love that we manifest. And love is a manifestation. Love is a form of manifestation. Love is the most powerful. It is the true power. Love is the true power. So I'm just talking about the love of, the heart of everything, of energy. It is an all-encompassing force. It is magnetism itself. Love is magnetizing, and it is the reason why there is such everything. Why there's such everything. Anyway, oneness is the truth of who we are, who we're becoming, and who we wish to manifest into what we wish to manifest into. And the amazing thing is the limitlessness that exists from the 5D foundation and ultimately the truth of reaching into the 7th dimension, which we all are, including this earth vessel, me. I say this earth vessel just to be more specific. And just the awareness of crystalline DNA and technology uniting that form of consciousness. The types of energy that sort of issues importance, for lack of a better word, is done with the types of freedom that is instilled from the freedom liberating truth of freedom liberating truth. I mean, there's nothing more liberating than the celebration that exists within. I mean, and I already know that. So, here's your host, Christopher Marcus Bowen, this evening edition of Fire of Liberty. I love you all.